Hey Cyclones fans, what's going on? Johnny Gadamowicz joined by 2023 Mets second round pick Brandon Sproat ahead of Brooklyn's home opener coming up next Tuesday against the Asheville Tourists. Brandon, thanks so much for doing it. How's everything going today?
I appreciate it. Everything's been good.
You hear your name called second round last summer. What sort of emotions, what sort of feelings came about on that day for you?
Just to hear my name called, it's probably one of the best moments of my life. Being able to realize that I had the chance to go play professional baseball. Like I said, it's always something I've worked towards. So having that goal fulfilled it's second to none. I mean, it's definitely a blessing. I would say the biggest stage I pitched on was in Omaha.
Right.
And that's a mixture of SEC teams, ACC, and so on. Of course, you gotta acknowledge it. Okay, there's more crowds and more fans than usual. I mean, the nerves might be a little higher.
Right.
I mean, I still have to go out there and do my job. I still have to go there and perform, and whether it's here or in the big leagues, I mean, the nerves are still going to be there. Big crowd or small crowd, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I get nervous for live scrimmages, and it's part of the game. For me, my nerves are my excitement. So my freshman all the way through junior, fall, and early junior mid-season, early mid-season was a very hard struggle for me. I could never figure out what it was, and I knew it wasn't stuff, but I was always very inconsistent. It was either a good outing or a bad outing. And so I texted my agent one day, and I'm at rock bottom here. I don't know what to do. So that was tough for me because I had to put my ego aside. But I was still at the point that where I had nothing else to do. And so I put my ego aside and asked him about it, asked for help, which is, as a man, we all know that's tough to do. And he got me in contact with my mental coach now. And honestly, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today.
Wow.
He turned my game around a full 180, and my mental side has been stronger than it's ever been. And I've realized who I am, like as a player, but also as a person, and what works for me, and how to go about things on a daily basis. Really.
I know you had a short overlap with Christian Scott, also in the Mets organization. What was your relationship like with him back then, and have you guys gotten a chance to reconnect at all, obviously, since you got drafted by the Mets last summer?
No, our relationship was good there. I kind of leaned on him, and he was an older guy. Kind of got to learn things from him, and got here, and he was super pumped. He was like one of the first people to text me.
Now let's talk, since you heard your name called last summer, right? So second round pick. Don't pitch professionally last year, and part of that obviously because Florida goes to Omaha. You guys have the Deep College World Series run. So I'm curious, for Brandon Sproat, what was the 2023 kind of back end like, and what was it like to kind of really have that full off season to get ready for this year now?
Draft went by, and then went down to Port St. Lucie for about 2 months, kind of work out and whatnot. I didn't throw in any games. I took off probably about a month right after the World Series of throwing. Like I said, got down to South Florida, kind of ran back up just to throw bullpens. Honestly, that full off season for me was super long for me. Wasn't used to a 4 or 5 month off season.
Right.
Stuck working out, and continue to throw and ramp up for spring training. I'm going to school in Gainesville. Of course, it's hot. And whatnot, but I mean, from where I'm from, Pace, Florida, little town outside of Pensacola, this is honestly about what it is during the winter there. I wouldn't say this much rain, but about this cold, about what it is right now.
Any baseball idols growing up? Anyone you trying to really model your game after?
I'm probably the only player to not have a favorite player.
Okay.
God made me who I am, and so I'm not going to try to model myself after someone else. So I'm going to kind of be Brandon Sproat and do what he does. What's
kind of been the messaging that you've got from an organizational standpoint as far as what they want the identity of this ball club to be going forward?
We have probably 2 sayings that we have the most. One is that's Met, and the other one is be a pro. Really, so I'd say be a pro is really just be a professional, and that is go about your business in a professional manner, whether that's on the field or off the field. And then the saying that's met is pretty much like do the next right thing and kind of go outside the box to better yourself.
How would you describe yourself on the hill as a pitcher?
For me, it's just to go out there and relax, and honestly, I mean, you'll actually see myself talking to myself, and you might think it's a little weird. I've gotten that quite a bit. I've gotten told that it looks like I'm telling the hitter what pitch is coming, but I'm not, so don't panic there. But for me, that allows myself to kind of give myself clarity in what I do, and this kind of relates to my mental coach and kind of what we've gone through, how pro ball is. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and that kind of stuck with me. 'Cause, I mean, this game's full of a bunch of highs and lows, and like I said, that's part of the marathon. So for me, it's really just staying present, and staying where my feet are, and just kind of, like I said, being where my feet are at all times, and just enjoy the marathon and wherever it takes me,
Enjoy the marathon. Well, there you have it. That's Mets second rounder from 2023, Brandon Sproat. Brandon, thanks so much for the time. Have a great year.
I appreciate it. Thank you.